Good morning, people. So, I have a very important message for someone out there. I do feel it's for a lot of you guys. And it is a message from my spirit guide, Shiva. It's a very important message. It's something that will change the way that you see your life. It's something that will change the way that you perform, I heard. You are going through a state of change. And this change is going to shake up your foundation of what you thought was your security. It's like a volcano. And when I asked more into it, you got the Four of Cups upright, which is a new start. And the cup that's being handed to you is resembling the Ace of Cups. There's also signs on the normal tarot when it comes to the Tree of Life. Again, your security, your stability. On a normal tarot, you can see that there is a person sitting underneath the tree because that is security for this person. So if he would remove himself, he would be vulnerable. But there's something happening in your life right now that forces you to look closer at where you're going, what you are creating, how you are creating. And for a lot of you guys, this is about a job that you want to do. It's something you want to create, but you have another job that you feel like this is my security. This is what I need in my life. I can't make money if I don't have this. That is your security. That is what's been breaking loose. You need to realize that whatever it is that you're trying to create, if this is a project, if this is you opening up a new business, even to that we are in a messy situation with the world, that is your new security. Whatever your new security is, you need to break down the foundation of the old. If it's not about career, obviously this can also be about love. Are you secure in your relationship or with someone that you're dating? Because again, this is a volcano situation for you. No matter what this is, and I know that you're sitting right now knowing what this is about, what your volcano situation is about, what your security situation is about. You know. The universe is shaking things up for you right now. And I feel the universe has given you signs throughout, maybe even 2020, maybe for years, maybe it's months or it's weeks or it's days for you. Trying to give you signs like, hey, this is what you want to do, this is what you want to create, this is your living. You need to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, how can you manifest more of that? Because you're doing a good job with whatever it is that you're creating. But some of you guys might create a little bit on your way, and then you might reject, or you might be like, do people actually believe in me? It might be something with the words spoken, it might be something with singing, dancing, it might be creating, whatever it is for you. You create, but then you have some kind of fear. And we actually spoke about fear in yesterday's daily video that I will link up here. And I feel it's very significant because you're letting go of that fear. And you need to realize that you let go of that fear, even though that it is uncomfortable, because a volcano is uncomfortable. Try to review your past year and try to ask yourself, what is the most important lesson that you have learned? Because I feel it's connected with whatever the universe is trying to offer you, whatever it is that you are trying to create. Or if it's about love, what is it that you are creating around a relationship? What is coming into your life? Dare to dream of the love that you truly want. Don't tell yourself, oh, that's silly that I want to live on a farm, or that you want to be with a female when you are a female, or vice versa, a male wanting to be with a male. Whatever it is for you, do not limit yourself, because we are in the age of Aquarius. It's not a new age of limitations. The limitations are around you. It's what other people try to reflect on you because they are not ready. But it's all because of fear. But you need to realize that you're stepping out of that fear. You stepped out of it. Shiva corrected me and said stepped out of it. Yes, which makes sense with the yesterday's message. Realize what you have accomplished, because when I asked about what you have accomplished, the Knight of Pentacles popped up, which, yeah, speaks for itself. You have accomplished a lot. And for some of you guys, this has been a rough ride. And for others of you, it has been a smooth ride. But it's all about you going from your mind down to your heart space and really getting out of your mind and realize, hey, I actually came a long way. I actually manifested a lot of magical things. But on your path, the fear kind of washes away whatever you have created or whatever you have accomplished. And I feel with the Knight of Pentacles that you have accomplished patience. You have been very patient. You have worked through things practical. And you are being rewarded for that. The universe has always been loyal to you. You have finished what you started, or this is a call for you to finish what you have started. And by that, again, finish this sentence of you manifesting the right love. Finish the project that you want to launch, the business that you want to open, or you singing or writing or speaking, whatever it is, finish that. For some of you guys, there might be signs when it comes to working with nature. Maybe you want to move to a place where there is winter or where there is snow or a colder country. Or it's you becoming comfortable with waiting, with this cold. I mean, we are in the cold season, so it makes sense that there is this, slow movement because the pentacles are very slow. You are making your dreams and wishes come true. That is what you need to know. And again, Shiva pointed out the karma, the DNA card, which is a card that I can't remember if it was Aquarius or Pisces who got that in the February reading, but we also got it in the daily reading that I recorded yesterday. So I do feel it's very significant that Shiva points out DNA. You're changing your DNA. You're changing who you are, which again, I feel comes down to the volcano and the Four of Cups. Whatever the universe is trying to hand over to you is a new experience. It's something new. It's shaking up your DNA, your stability. Your life is not going to be as it has been, and that is good. Because we are meant as human beings, or as a soul living in a human body, to experience new things. We are meant to evolve. Like the monkeys evolving into humans, right? If we stand still, we don't go anywhere. And with the Age of Aquarius is a very brainy sign. There's a lot about technology, and we are learning new things when it comes to technology. And you need to get your heart and your mind centered up for that new information. There is a lot of energy when it comes to cause and effect here. And again, it comes down to what you are portraying. And when I asked more into that, you got the Emperor and you got the Strength card, both reversed. So I feel there's a lot of insecurities, which again comes down to what I spoke about earlier. Like, do you believe in what you're creating? Because if you don't believe in what you're creating, it's this cause and effect from the universe. The universe hears everything. It feels everything. So you can say, oh yeah, my project is amazing. Or I feel amazing. I'm going to find love. But if you don't feel that way, then the effect is what you portray, what you send out to the universe. And that is what you're going to come to get back. So you're learning to change that. Your soul is eternal. And your soul has known your journey all along, even before you got born. It's the DNA that you have inherited from past lives, from your ancestors. And I feel that you are cleansing and you are healing a lot of ancestral traumas. It doesn't have to be anything from this life. It can be for some of you. It might be a mix. But I also feel it's connected with past lives. It might be why you are living where you are living. It might be something connected with your parents, siblings, friends. Maybe some of you guys have a friend that you have actually been in the family with in a past life. Or it's a relationship. Whatever it is, you are healing this DNA. It's a soul pattern that's coming together right now, and it creates you. So I do feel a lot of you guys can feel the tug of your soul when it comes to both ancient and karmic energy. And it is your higher self trying to communicate with you. There is a lot of change going on. And with the two major arcanas that you got, reversed. It is a major thing. It is something that's blocking the wheel from turning. And again, it's interesting because we got this wheel information yesterday, I think I remember too. So if you haven't seen that, go watch it again. If you have seen it, maybe watch it again to refresh the message, because I feel like you're going to understand it in a different way now. You are balancing your masculine and feminine energy, because with the reversed Emperor, maybe you are too aggressive when it comes to manifestation. And it can be something that's connected with a past pattern, past life pattern even. Or this is when it's about love, it might be someone who's very controlling. It might be something with a father, someone who's been very nasty to you. And you are changing that pattern. You are not insecure anymore. Or you are fearing you rising to fame. You are fearing the attention that you will get. Because there is an imbalance of power here. And I feel that it comes from lack from the past. It comes from insecurities. It can be, again, father issues. It can be something with authority. Don't let anyone tame you. Be wild. Be free. And I feel, especially now that you did have the Knight of Pentacles before, I feel that nature will be very healing for you. So maybe some of you guys are moving out of a toxic environment, city. This can be people. You're allowing yourself to be free, to roam free, to enjoy the little things. I did hear Shiva say, strength turns to weakness when someone else takes over your life. And that is something you are changing. You are not weak, no matter what other people has told you for the longest time. You're not weak. And I feel Shiva has been involved with your spirit guides, knowing what to say, or what I need to tell you right now, what you need to know at this time. Don't forget your vision. Don't forget what it is that you're creating. Don't forget how far you have come, because we see you. All your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your angels, whatever you believe in, they follow you and they see what you create. But they also see that you sometimes don't believe in yourself. You fall down on your knees, you give up, you fall into despair, I heard. Like maybe even punishing yourself. And they really try to uplift you, to make you realize how far you have come. And for you not to block this abundance, because the universe is abundant. It wants to give you abundance, but sometimes we block that. So maybe it's as simple as you working with receiving. And how this works is that the universe will give you opportunities to receive. This can be little things from a person calling you up, being like, hey, do you want to go grab a coffee? It could be a friend wanting to pay for dinner, or someone who wants to drive you instead of you needing to take the bus. I mean, it's tiny things. It's not all about you receiving big things. It can be small things, and the small things leads to big things. That is how the universe, teaches you the lesson of receiving. So pay attention to what people are trying to offer you the next month ahead, especially up to the new moon that we have soon. There is a very interesting opportunity coming your way, and it might be bigger than you could ever imagine. And obviously you need to be on that vibration to receive it or to see it. It's like energy. If you don't tap into the energy, you can't see the energy. Some of you guys might also release a twin flame, or you have another viewpoint when it comes to a twin flame. And the change of that brings you, either that person or the real deal. I do really feel that the universe and your angels and guides are asking you to take a few days off, go into nature, because I do feel that is what's going to heal you and make you see. Spend time in nature. If you don't have the opportunity to be in nature, try to find a little pond, I heard, a little piece of paradise. This can be just, a park. This can be you opening a window if you can't get out of your house. This could be your backyard. It could just be a tree that you are looking at, or birds, or, I heard Shiva say, what's connected to nature? Well, animals. horses, birds. I don't know why Shiva said mandarins. Well, I mean, no, fruit is also a part of nature. And it's very interesting because when I asked into your vision, where are you going? What is this mountain for you? You got the moon and you got the Seven of Pentacles. And if you think back on the message yesterday, you also got the moon. And the moon card is, it has so many secret information or symbols in it because it represents the life of your imagination. What you are imagining, especially with your vision, with, again, if you visualize a mountain or a desert, like I spoke about this, your higher self is on the mountain cliff, and it's trying to guide you up to the mountain. And I feel that is a part that we have done, but do you realize it? Like, do you have the imagination to see that you are actually already on the mountaintop? Do you see that? And I feel that you are. But you might still, your ego might pull you down again to the valley and make you imagine the wrong vision of you standing in the valley, finding it hard to find your way back to yourself. And you have so many spirit guides, you have so many angels who are guiding you, who are always close to you. You are where you need to be, but you need to realize it and change that vision. This is you taking on the challenge of the unknown. Use your imagination. There's nothing more powerful right now than you using your imagination. And the link between the moon is the Hermit, which is interesting with the vision that I have spoken about a lot. I will link the video up here for people who haven't seen it. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you can see the Seven of Pentacles in different ways because it can be the ego being lazy. Walking down the mountain again, or making you or forcing you to see yourself smaller. That you are not finishing what you started. That you suddenly give up on the hike. Even true that you actually are at the top. So it's all about your imagination. It's all about you realizing where you're actually standing. So every time that you take a step back, there is delays. And sometimes we the universe is forcing us to take a step back because that you didn't learn a lesson. There's something that you oversaw. Because that you need to handle frustration, you need to handle delays, you need to be patient, as we spoke about earlier. So do not procrastination anymore because time is running out. So you do need to commit fully to work. And it is Pentacles. So I do feel for a lot of you guys, this might not be so much about love. Maybe for some of you, it might be inner work, or it might be about a project or your career, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest in your life. It can be about your lifestyle, and obviously life is about ups and downs. But you need to put your energies elsewhere. You need to uplift yourself. Like I spoke about earlier, what you reflect is what the universe thinks that you want. And I will link a video up here about energy that will definitely help you in this process. The last message that I got for you is that the promise is being delivered. And I feel it's connected with the new moon that we have in Aquarius. There is a promise that's being delivered. But do you see it? Do you finally see that you are at your destination? Now you're just waiting for the train or the ships to come in. This is the time for you to launch your project. Go after your dreams. Speak, write. If you want to be a YouTuber, you need to create. You don't get far if you doubt yourself. You don't get far if you procrastinate. You actually creating and speaking what it is that you want to speak. Without limits, without being like, does this give me views? Is this going to bring me money? That is the wrong vision. That is the wrong way of manifesting. Because again, the age of Aquarius that we are in is not a materialistic world. It's a very spiritual, new age world. And it is new energy, so we need to tap into it. We need to learn to work with this. The candle that I have in front of me is going absolutely crazy, so yeah. And now it's standing still, so the message got through. Maybe some of you guys are feeling a hand on your shoulder. Can be someone who passed over, someone that you know. Can be an angel, a spirit guide, giving you the comfort to be like, yeah, You are on the right track. You're not lost. Shiva just gave me this vision of a car driving in the dark. And you keep turning down the light because you're like, oh, I can't see anything. And then your spirit guide is on the passenger seat, like turning off the light, being like, well, if you keep turning off the light, you can't see what's in front of you. But for some reason, you keep turning down the light for yourself. Don't do that anymore. This path of yours is your volcano. It's your promise. So yeah, putting a volcano and a promise together, it will shake you up. It forces you to release something, I heard. Which makes sense with the security. What was secure is not what you need anymore. Because you are at a way different energy level. There's a new relationship coming into your life. The new moon that we are stepping into is going to give you something new. It's a renewal of something that you have put aside for the longest time. And with your intention and with your willingness to allow this to come full circle, there will be a completion. It's your desire to manifest because you haven't lost that desire. When I asked more into this promise, you got the Five of Pentacles and you got the shadow side. Both cards are reversed. The shadow side is the devil card in the normal tarot. So you are breaking down some kind of illusion, which makes sense with the vision, which makes sense with the first message. And next to the Five of Pentacles, it asks you to examine your values. It asks you to break down this illusion. Again, use your imagination because you haven't lost it. Are you clinging to an object? Are you clinging to an outcome, to a person, to an old job, to fear? Are you ignoring something in your life? This can be ignoring depth. This can be ignoring the growth. This can be ignoring the tension in a relationship that you're trying to hold on to it. The candle is going crazy. So it is the case for some of you guys. Or the tension in, a relationship can also be with a friend. This can be with yourself. This can be with your ego that's pushing you down all the time. It can be as simple as you holding on to sadness, regret, loss, remorse. If you have lost someone, obviously we are grieving, and I know that from myself, but if we stay in that, it turns us into stone. It pushes us into a black hole where we suddenly can't get up from. And whoever you lost wants you to live on and wants you to manifest and dream and desire, experience life. That's why you're here. If it's loss of a relationship that's not working, it's because you have learned a lesson that you needed to learn. Or if it's about a work situation that's not good for you or that you have lost, or a place that you need to leave, a country, whatever it is, you have learned what you could learn from it. And now a new promise is being awakened. But you're breaking down some kind of illusion. I do feel that is the message. That is the message that Shiva wanted you guys to get. It is a very, very important message. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are in need of a private reading, healing session, or removal of blocks, all information is down below. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my story. For being a part of my channel. For listening to me, for watching this, for liking. Go out there and show who you really are, because the promise is coming. Enjoy this ride and realize that you are on the top of the mountain. Remember to like and subscribe and share this so people can get this uplifting message as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.